Hello everyone. This entry I took on how I want to talk about why I took this entry. I want to talk about why I took this entry. So like you can see, I took this entry based on um, the bearish engulfing pattern, bearish engulfing setup, right? Bearish, right? So a big bearish rejection here. You can actually see a big bearish rejection here. Um, um making this I'm showing you this to enlighten you on how to trade bearish engulfing candlestick patterns. And before we continue, I would want you to so you would never miss any of my content, right? On my next upload, I'll be making a video on how I trade high frequency setups, how to take high frequency setups, how to spot the direction of the market, where the magnitude of the market will move accordingly. So those areas are high frequency areas. I will be showing you how to spot that and take trades that will move very fast, trades that you could close in a couple of minutes. I'm going to be showing you that, so you will be able to take advantage of that. So I would it would be good if you subscribe to this channel so you will not miss that very video, because I'm really compiling it that will educate all of my subscribers on how to trade a high frequency setup, a very high frequency setup. A high frequency setup will enable you to take trade with probably a much more reasonable lot sizes, because you know that yes, that such trade will move to a particular direction accordingly without. All right, so back to this. This is a bearish engulfing candlestick setup. This is a bearish engulfing candlestick setup. To where this bearish engulfing candlestick setup showed up, this enabled me to take this trade. This enabled me to take this sell trade. Right, I took this sell trade at the formation, this very sell trade. I took it at the formation of this very candlestick. Right, so while this bearish engulfing setup closed and this was forming, I took this sell, double sell, and I took another double sell here too, so of 0.005 each, and I placed my several stop losses above accordingly. Right, so this is TP. Right, that's gonna serve as TP1. So we'll see how this will play out. Just like I always say, when trading, always use stop losses, follow risk management, right? Because nothing is sure, but all we know is we know high probability setups. We've already known high probability setups. Why? Because as skilled traders, as skilled professional traders, we've already known what we are looking out for in a trade before it reverses, right? Either in a continuation signal or in a reversal signal. So my the whole objective of this channel is to show you how to show all of my subscribers. I want to give you an edge in the market. I want to teach you how to have an edge in the market, fast tracking you into becoming good profitable traders, right? So I also want to help you build the trading psychology that you require in trading the market accordingly. Now we could see what the trade is doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause this video now, and I'll resume the recording later, so we'll see the outcome, right? Just like I say, time will always tell, right? Wish me good luck then. All right, so this is what the chart looks like now. All right, this is what it looks like in the last 1 hour candle. This is how it closed. You can see how the last 1 hour candle closed. It closed this way. Right, so just turned on my Wi-Fi. But the last 1 hour candle closed this way, and we're looking at another candle forming. So let's see how that candle will close. So we could see what I'm sitting on right now. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Price is almost at TP. Right. Price is I won't say it's almost, it's heading to TP rather. Right. So I just want us to see the progress of this trade together. This trade is gonna close accordingly. Right. So fingers crossed. I'll just pause this video right now. I'll pause the video again, and in the next 1 hour, let's say I'm gonna continue the record. So we'll just see the progress of this trade, and particularly how this candle will close accordingly. All right. So I just want us to get a glimpse of my psychology. Trading psychology could be. I just want us to grow in psychology, so that's why I'm putting out all of these videos accordingly. Fingers crossed. Let's see how this will end. Right. You can see the progress of this trade. You can see the progress of the trades. Right. So price is approaching TP. Price is heading to TP. Right. This is price and this is TP. Right. Price is approaching TP accordingly. Okay. So we actually have this on actually have this and give these signals right on my signal group, so my team could actually um, read the market accordingly. So when we win, I like team win. I like winning with my entire team. So I have this on my signal group. Right. So like we today on my signal group, I give it up. We're actually selling volatility 75. We're actually selling volatility 75. So you could see our stop loss. Right. And you can see TP accordingly. So trading isn't gambling. Trading isn't gambling. Team win is the best win. I like winning with my team. Right. This is how it is. This is how it is. You can see how the trade is going accordingly. The trade is actually going accordingly. So like you can see, the whole objective of this channel is to show you how to trade profitably. The objective of me setting up this channel is showing you how to trade profitably. My scope this year is to reach out on as many willing traders as possible. I just want to show you the right trading approach in a live market experience with my live market analysis, right? Show you where I place stop losses and show you the TPs, and just watch price move accordingly. So if you can actually practice this, replicate this on your chart, you would also win the market accordingly. So this is volatility 75 index 1 hour time frame. So you could see how the trade is going. You could see how the trade is going. So in a while we'll take some of the positions will hit TP in a bit. So fingers crossed. I'm just gonna pause this video and resume later, so we see the outcome. Thank you. All right, so um, this is how the trades look like now. Price already on TP. Price is already on TP. Right, about to hit TP. Price is about to hit TP. Like you can see, price is about to hit TP anytime soon. So we can see price is about to hit TP anytime soon. Right, so this is a very high probability entry. This is a very high probability entry. So you can see how actually treat high probability setups. Right, you can see this is how what we are looking. This is the profits right now. You can see the profits right now. Right, these are the profits right now. Right, these are the entries that I have closed for today. These are profits for today, closed profit for today, right? And this is running trades accordingly, running trades. So you could see how they are looking. I also have an entry for V10 too. I already have an entry. I also have an entry for V10. Right, so hopefully this is gonna hit TP anytime soon, like we can see. This is gonna hit TP anytime soon. This is gonna smash TP anytime soon. So we can actually see the profit so far. You can actually see the profit so far. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Let's see what will become of this trade. Let's see what will become of this trade. Just like I said in my next upload, I'm going to show you high frequency trade. I'm going to show you a high frequency trade. This is a high probability trade and entry, right? So I call it a high probability trade and entry because um, already looking at the bigger time frame, doing a top down analysis, you can see that the price is a sell trend on the bigger time frame. Looking from the bigger time frame, you can see a sell trend from D1. You can see a sell trend from D1, right? So this is a strong sell from D1 already, right? So um, we're looking at a head and show a double top setup. We're looking at double top, first top, second top, right? You can see this is a double top setup, right? So from the bigger time frame, from the D1 time frame, we are looking at a double top setup. So accordingly, this is telling us that we're going to have quite a long downtrend, right? So that makes my analysis here a high probability analysis, and my entry quite reasonable. My entry is quite reliable. So all I need to do is to keep fingers crossed and wait for price to do its thing. My job now is just to keep my fingers crossed and wait for price to do its thing, right? So let's see what becomes of this entry accordingly. I'll just pause and review later. We can see that the TP is already smashed. The TP has been smashed. The TP has been smashed. I'm trying to open my positions. Alright, so we can see that the TP has been smashed, right? So for the TP has been smashed, these are trades closed today. We can see the trades closed today. Alright, so I'm leaving positions open, like you can see, the rest are open without TP because I can envisage from the bigger time frame, from D1 time frame, that price is falling, price is dropping. So what I'm doing is what I'm gonna do is I'm leaving these other ones open without take profits. I've already the take profit I set earlier has already been smashed, like you can see. It closed at around 109 USD, right? For the other ones, I'm leaving them open. I'm just gonna leave them open, right? I'm gonna leave them open. So let's see how it goes. I also have some positions still running on. Also have some positions running on B10, right? So let's also see how it's gonna be V10. Right, let's see how it's gonna be. I guess okay, you can see the take profits for them. So fingers crossed. I just want to see if it's gonna break the zone for V10 accordingly. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Alright, so you can see you can't. Alright, so let's see how these trades will run. Let's see how the trades will run accordingly.